Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video, and today we are back with more Sidemen, and it looks like another fun one, another one that we can play along with. We have Do All the Sidemen Think the Same, but this time it's heated. I assume that just means like angry, right? But yeah, heated edition, always fun. Here we go.
Welcome back to Sidemen Agree or Disagree.
Woo!
Yay!
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 First question, please. Let's get right to it.
People should be required to pass a parenting test before having kids.
Ooh.
No. And it's a bit of a deep one, I'll be honest. Obviously, you can't always... It's not always planned getting pregnant for whatever reason, one reason or another. And if you have this, you have a parenting test. Say someone fails it. What's like? You're then choosing for them, right? Effectively, I don't want to get into political views and all that kind of stuff 11 seconds into a video, but you know what I mean. So I think training, fine, but that's like Lamar's class and stuff like that. Oh, I guess that's during pregnancy. But you know what I mean? I think training is a good idea, but a test, no. Like, pretty much strongly disagree.
3, 2, 1, go.
And what? That's disagree. You should be forced to pass a pairing test. Oh. Anytime.
Oh,
Can we
why
move?
not?
Can we move a little bit?
Yeah, no, but the thing is, I'm here.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant idea because we would, first of all, would have less killers on the street. Less.
Wait,
What? It's not going to stop people from killing. What? Bro, JJ's mind is fucking mental.
Well, I feel like most
a lot of killers
murderers.
have really bad upbringings.
Yeah.
Agree.
but they can still pass a test.
Yeah.
And be a bad parent.
No, they would have had.
Did you pass your GCSEs?
Yes.
And you don't.
And look at you now.
Well, I'm rich and famous.
Yeah, he's saying a test isn't everything.
It does help though.
Would it not help for like just like the standard stuff, like if your baby's choking, what do you do?
Yeah.
If,
Yeah, that's training.
you
I
can't
think
feed it
that's
this at this
what I mean.
stage.
That's why I'm not there.
Yeah.
Because I agree with that kind of stuff. But I think if it's going to be like, oh, well, you know, all the other stuff.
Yeah, I think a health and safety one maybe, but I don't think anything.
I think
not like
it's
moral
not practical, which is why it doesn't
Why are
exist.
you there?
because
Okay, different then. I think so. That's I think different to a parenting test. I think parents should be trained in like health, or what is it, like first aid. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not a parent. I don't know what happens during a pregnancy. I think that should be the thing. But again, I think it's training. Maybe with first aid, actually, you should be required to pass. But I think a parenting test is a bit mental. I don't know.
I
I
feel
don't know,
like
it's-
the more you make, parenting should be an enjoying process. You're learning on the job. It makes you a better person. You learn
Yeah,
from
I agree.
experiences. If you have the added stress of, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Oh, I'm going to have to pass this exam. As a parent,
Yeah.
you don't need that already going into it.
Actually, I'm moving here. I'm moving here because what happens if you fail that test?
Then
This-
you
and then you're-
have to
no, but
start
then you-
again until you pass.
No, but
You only have 9 months.
it's not possible. It's not impossible to implement.
Yeah,
is the
it's
issue.
not.
Yes.
But like in a dream world, in an ideal world, you trust everyone to just take care of their
They're
children
telling
as
the
they
child
should.
as well. They learn as they go.
Yeah.
They want to
Yeah.
learn. They want
And
to
people do.
learn
Yeah,
as
but
they
not
go.
everyone's like
But
that.
what they
That's
don't
the
know
thing.
about this
No,
is
but not
soil.
everyone can pass tests.
I know.
Yeah, is this what I'm saying?
It should be in our own nature just to
Alright,
raise the baby.
what about people who are just having babies left, right, and center just to collect?
Well, then there'd be experts
That's
at
a
the test.
different
Yeah,
issue.
They would know the test.
They'd be experts at the test. You couldn't stop them.
They pass
They'd
the
just go,
test
look, I've got
once.
8 fucking certificates.
Yeah.
No, but then if Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's say someone was like not very smart, but they were a great parent.
Yeah.
Very caring.
But what about the things where like it can't eat chocolate or it can't have water?
That's different.
No, it can't. No,
Babies can't drink
You
water.
can't, let it in
Like-
you can't let it near a swimming pool.
Yeah, there should be a.
You can if you're there.
Swim.
You can.
Couple of,
You
like,
can if you're there.
Why?
Without you being there.
But I also I feel like you're talking about just like a common knowledge test.
Maybe.
No,
A lot of people don't have common knowledge, but I think the more you imply that onto someone that's already got enough stresses going on, the more it's going to cause
Maybe
issues.
suggesting a
I mean, I also think if you are debating this kind of thing, right? I'm not trying to sway your judgment, but there is one person in this lineup, in this video, because I don't have a kid either. One person in this video that has a kid, and I think that with this kind of thing, you should probably listen to them more so than someone who's had no real experience with it, right? I feel like out of this lineup, with this question, Ethan's judgment, I would trust the most personally.
course rather than a mandatory test.
So are you saying you have to do the test before you even try and get them
Yeah,
pregnant?
no sex until test passed.
No, until if the baby is about to come out and you haven't passed the test,
That's
then,
crazy.
Then
They
what?
lock it up.
then you're not allowed to have the child until you pass the test.
What do you mean you're not?
I was about to say,
What is he on about?
What? You lock up the whole vagina?
It could be like
No, you lock up the kid.
Lock up the
You
kids.
don't get the kid.
You don't get the kid until you pass the
Poor
test.
kid's been born into a jail
Well,
cell.
then next time pass.
I could survive in the wild for a month.
Can we get
Nah,
can we get
I think-
what's the wild?
Forest in the United Kingdom, and there's no civilization for like a round distance of like 8 miles.
and you can't stay in the middle.
You got to forage and find water.
And you can't stay in the middle.
Can't listen.
You've got to go either disagree or agree.
Forest in the United Kingdom.
2, 1, go.
I think disagree.
I think a forest in the United Kingdom.
Nah, you're not lying.
Yeah,
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
It's a forest in the UK.
No,
Yeah, so where are you going?
There's fruit everywhere.
Wait, did it say what
Poisonous fruit. I'd be eating poisonous fruit. I'm dead.
And you can survive on water for a long time anyway.
Absolutely not.
Harry, I think, is believable. Harry, I think, actually might be able to. Don't know about Josh. I think he'd overthink too much in a situation like that. Vic, no.
You can go
Jackson or forest.
You can go a month without eating.
You got to realize.
You can
Okay, what about water? Fresh water.
You can go.
This
there's
whole thing
rivers.
is
you can find fresh
done
You're
water.
gonna just drink
Yeah.
from the river.
There's no point doing this,
I've
bud.
drunk from rivers before. It's fine.
Also, if it starts raining, he doesn't know what to do. He's done.
Where are you sleeping? Where are you sleeping?
Under some trees, I think I'll be fine.
No, shut up.
I think so.
I know it. And you're lying.
In a UK forest, yeah. If you're talking about like
if you
Alaska,
said the jungle, if you
yeah,
said like
like-
anywhere remotely difficult, I would have gone over there.
What kills
But
you
a
in the UK?
forest,
but you're not going to die from exposure in the UK.
No,
If-
there's
if-
no
unless you're in
animal
the-
that will
cold.
kill
No,
you.
I confirm you.
Look, we did the forest video, right?
Yeah.
You barely made a shelter.
You are. Yeah, I know. This
You
one
made a
is
shelter, but barely.
You don't need one.
What do you mean?
People live on the streets every day. You don't need one.
You're in the forest.
That's good.
You're in the
tree
UK.
cover. Like, I
We're
think,
the blessing of the UK.
When it
that's part of the
rains,
question.
you can go under stuff in
okay,
the
how long would
forest.
you survive for before
think-
you died?
I
You're
think
gonna
like
die as well,
2
by the way.
How long
weeks.
would you
I'd be
survive for?
mortally ill by the end of the month.
Couple
Are you
weeks.
going to die?
A couple of weeks, so you're halfway there already. You could, if soon as you get, as soon as you find some sort of nutrients to eat,
Just a couple
you
of
could just
berries.
find
How long can you last without water?
3 days, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon I'll go about 5 days then.
But you can find a
Forests have rivers.
or you might shit yourself.
Is
But
the
like,
objective just to stay alive?
yeah, you can
I'm actually
survive.
there.
You can
Okay.
survive.
It's just surviving. That's
surviving.
it.
I wouldn't
You
be
ain't
happy.
cried,
I wouldn't be
it's
happy.
just
I think I'm here. I think I'm slightly disagree.
Immediately.
I feel like the question is skewed though. If you're just going to start saying like, oh, I could just do it by just fucking existing. I
Yeah,
feel like
I
the
don't like
idea of
this
the question is like, if you were just
provide
fucking
He defined UK and forest. That was what he needs to know.
Hey, look,
because I
thanks
feel
for the
like
question,
it's
I'm
easy
here.
to. I'll just
I'm
fast
going.
and sit there.
I
reckon I can do it.
I reckon I can
I
do
think
it.
Harry's the
It is
only person that could.
acceptable to sleep with work colleagues.
I mean, I was in a relationship with a work colleague for a long time, so yeah.
What do you mean?
What you?
Have sexual intercourse with people you work with.
Okay.
Right.
2,
It's
1,
acceptable.
go.
Sleep with whoever the fuck you want.
Acceptable,
Realistically,
yeah,
It's
why
like-
not?
What's the problem?
Oh.
What do you mean?
It's colleagues is different to people who work for you. That's very, very, very different. People that work for you, no. People that are on the same level as you, okay, who gives a shit?
Like, because
Surely.
really I want to stay in the middle, man.
What do you mean disagree? If the work allows it,
I know.
Actually, yeah.
it's acceptable.
Is it acceptable?
We're it down to like, you know what? I tell you what, it depends on the company. Like, if you're working for like a massive bank, I'm not viewing it as like,
like you're just kind
yeah,
of
but I'm not viewing it as their rule set of like, are you allowed it in the office? I'm saying
No,
like,
neither am I. That's why I'm here.
morally, you shouldn't confuse the two.
Doesn't fucking
but I
matter.
would like to go
Didn't you
here.
have a podcast with Faith?
That's what I want. Yeah, and we stopped it. Ideally, I want to be here, but you're not letting me go here.
Well, then,
'Cause, like,
I guess it
pick one then.
Yeah, I just don't.
doesn't fucking
okay,
matter.
yes, yes.
well, it can.
No, I
it
know,
can-
I know,
No,
I
no,
know.
no. So it can get complicated if you guys break up,
Yeah.
It can get complicated.
and then it's like, what happens?
That's your
Is
fault,
it,
though.
but is it
We're
acceptable?
arguing.
Well, it's acceptable.
It's acceptable, yeah.
It's definitely
It's
acceptable.
okay.
This is like
It's
the
not great,
easiest
it's
question I've
great.
ever
It's
had in
okay.
one
It's
of
not
these.
great, it's just acceptable.
It's okay.
I agree that it is acceptable.
Yeah, I'll say it. I wouldn't recommend it. It didn't fucking end well, but why the fuck not?
In any
work,
in any workplace. Well, if it's a two-person company.
Well, yeah, I think if it's a small, if it's a
techie.
small company, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're a vet, I wouldn't sleep with a dog.
It's also
it's
not your
okay.
colleague.
I'd say the boss, no.
The boss can boss.
The boss is different. The boss is different, bro. The boss is different. Any
It's
position.
a very good point, actually. You spend half your waking day at work. It's your biggest opportunity to meet someone. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, you can go laterally.
Again.
but you can't. I don't think you can be
Yeah.
sleeping down.
Exactly.
Power imbalance.
Well, sleeping down is
No,
weird,
but
but
like you can't.
agree.
Yeah.
Exactly what I mean.
People shouldn't be allowed to vote. 3, 2, 1, go.
Elderly people shouldn't be allowed
That
to
is-
vote.
That is the dumbest
ridiculous.
question I've ever heard. Bo, what are you doing?
He listens to LBC.
I understand the point of view of this, right? It's like, oh yeah, but so when Brexit was happening and all that happened, there was some statistic, I don't remember exactly what it was, but this amount of people voted for Brexit and they're no longer alive and stuff like that. So they're voting on the future without being in it. So I understand the point of view, but you can't take away their vote, bro. It's not. What are you doing?
I feel here.
It's here. It's pretty
There's
bad.
an argument, right? You should have like there should be a
cap.
like a bell curve. Like once you're on the very
What, your
end,
vote
maybe not, and at the
becomes
very
left?
start. No.
Potentially.
I see what you're
I hear what you're
saying.
saying. I hear what you're saying.
Because it affects them least. I
Yeah,
know
like,
what
I think
you're
you're
saying.
16,
If a 14-year-old can't vote, then an 88-year-old can't vote. That you're trying to go for?
Because they're gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, but what if I have 4 years left in my life?
Yeah, but people don't know
That
how
still
long they have
counts.
left.
Yeah,
So you
so
can't
they
go, oh, you're
can't- yeah.
88, but then they end up living to 110.
Maybe if you could judge their mental state, that
Everyone's
could be
more
a way.
examined.
Honestly, a test for this, like the first question, a test for this might not be a bad idea. Not based on your views or anything like that, but a test on what JJ just said, like your stability or your health or something like that. I don't know realistically what. That might be a good idea. That might work for this, but even still, I disagree.
For example.
A voting test. A voting test.
I kind of
Voting
agree with a voting
happens
test.
in your country. Everyone should just be allowed to do it.
Yeah,
Even
realistically.
under 18s.
Well, if there's already a rule for that, then
Yeah.
In the UK, I think 16-year-olds should be allowed
There's the
to
argument
vote.
like
I think 16 should be able to
affects the
vote.
teachers.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I think
If you're allowed to work, I think you should be able to vote.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually
I'll make it.
definitely.
I think it's okay. You shouldn't take it.
I feel like kids are getting older, younger. Of
course
if
they
that
are.
makes sense.
I agree.
Sure.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Who's looking?
JD is. Yeah.
If your best friend gets into a fight, you are obligated to back them up.
No,
3, 2,
my
1,
best friend's being a
go.
bell end. I'll tell him.
Obligated.
Yeah, you are.
I don't think you're obligated.
But to an extent.
Nah.
Why
I'm here.
are you
To an
obliged?
extent.
I would back my best friend in a fight, but I'm not obliged to. Or
Yeah,
obligated.
I agree.
Let's say
Your
your best friend,
right?
Let's say your best
Yeah.
friend is Ethan, right?
Right, okay. But he wasn't even done.
He starts beating up TP.
He starts beating up people.
They're in a fight.
Yeah, no.
Then you're not obligated.
Yeah,
that-
agreed.
He's obligated to back him up, so he just
But
goes.
that's in a
Okay,
really
yeah,
weird.
fair.
That's in a really
Fair.
Yeah, but it's
like.
the
It's
circumstance.
It's
It's not
isn't
to
it?
diffuse the situation, it's
Technicalities
to back
It's
them up.
basically, the answer is
Sorry,
here, isn't
TP.
it? The answer is here somewhere.
It's
realistically.
yes, depending on how much of it's their fault and how much danger you're then yourself in.
You're
If he's-
never obligated. You don't sign a contract saying I'm
Wording
going
is
to back you in
obligation.
No, but
everything.
treat the scale as obligation. Like, how obligated are you
to help.
No,
You're not
I'm-
obligated.
I think you are a little bit, no?
Obligated
no.
is
It's
like-
part of the friendship
that's
contract.
Like, you should.
You go to war for each other.
You
no matter what.
should, but you're not obligated.
You are standing strong on that one.
I am.
You go to war for your pals.
Just know if any of you lot end up in trouble, I'll be there.
You love a scrap anyway.
I don't love a scrap.
What if I've blatantly done the wrong?
But yeah, I think it's say, and you've ended up in the.
And I've started beefing this massive.
Okay, yeah, but you've ended up in a scuffle.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and help you.
Ethan, Harry shagged a kid.
Right.
Yeah, well then I'm.
Hey,
My mate's now turned into a paedophile.
As someone that has
beating up the kid.
I'm sorry. Where are you going with this?
Wait, no.
Someone that has.
Wait, no. As someone that has had someone run up on me,
But you had the
Okay.
two worst people around
and
you.
I had two people.
Not me, just to clear up.
Besides that,
You didn't have the best people around you for that game.
My
They,
shorts were there, but I
they
wasn't.
refused. Well, not refused. They struggled
So why
to
you
back me
hit-
up.
but you-
But
that's fine.
but I think it's fine because not everyone can fight.
Yeah.
Not
You
everyone.
don't
If-
fight an extra person.
Thing is, right, if my best mate is getting started on and I don't see it as his fault, yeah, I'll back him up. I'll do what I can. But again, I'm not obligated to. I would do that because I want to. I want to back him up. If my mate is starting shit with someone and I don't see what the other guy did wrong, I will tell my mate he's being a bellend. It's happened before. I'll tell him he's being a bellend and take him away. We'll move on from it there and then. But I would much rather like stop the fight happening than start or like join in on a fight against someone who doesn't deserve it, if that makes sense. I feel like that's a very bizarre thought process.
It helps.
You know?
But even as a mediator, this is what I'm saying. Like,
If you have three
you
people
can back your friend up as like a,
Yeah.
all right, lads, I know he's been silly. You can do
back it up, yeah.
Saying that, then I'll be more. Yeah, but
Fine.
it doesn't say to have a fight. It's obligated to back them up.
Punch them up too. It's
Yeah,
just back
yeah.
them up.
It's a backing them up.
Back 'em up is in my
Back 'em
mind,
up is different. That's not. Yeah.
getting involved in the
I
conflict.
think-
Yeah, it
that's-
is.
that's-
Again, you're still. Yeah, but if they've got a gun and you're in a situation with a gun, I'm running. I'm sorry.
I would advise you to run.
Yeah. I want you to run.
I would advise everyone to
We're not
run.
obligated. if
Yeah,
someone-
you're saying there's an old man, right? And I've walked past and I've just booted his walking stick out. He's fallen down and he's got up and tried to scrap me. You're backing that.
Yeah, we say, yeah, go on, man, do him.
That's weird, man.
Yeah,
This is exactly what I mean.
It's purely based on how fucked up the situation is.
If my
It's
mate
just
is
standard.
being a bellend,
Well, I'd expect all of you to not abuse old people or touch kids. So, in
Otherwise,
that
you're your
regard,
best friend, wouldn't
you've
they?
got into a scuffle. I'm either going to try and dead you,
Your
or
mate has, apparently,
we're going.
so-
for
My
it.
best
Maybe
friend
you're
don't
not my
do
best
that.
friend. If I see you hit an old man, you immediately then don't become my best friend.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not-
My best friends don't do them things.
Yeah,
I trust my best friends to not do this.
yeah,
My best
okay.
friends
Somebody who has.
Fuck's sake, man.
Golf is an objectively
Nah.
boring sport.
It's like,
3, 2,
disagree.
1, go.
Objectively
Oh,
boring. It's pretty boring.
it,
It's pretty boring.
I'm there if it's to watch. I'm there.
No,
if
it
it's
This is
to
what I'm saying.
pretty
That is my
I mean,
context, right?
we react to Big Wedge pretty much every video. I have fun. Would I go to like a PGA tour? I don't even know if that's what it's fucking called. Would I go to a Masters? Is it a Masters? Probably not. But thing is, when it comes to sport, right? I appreciate people that are good at the game, whatever game it is. So if I'm watching people that are good at golf, I wouldn't find it boring. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I take it or leave it. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
the line ends here.
Oh, the
I'd
lines
probably be
are-
where he
yeah,
is,
yeah.
No,
If you're bad at it,
no, but I just think it sucks, man.
You're one of the only people I know that's like severely injured from it. I'm there if it's to play. I'm over there.
I disagree on both fronts, to watch and to play.
Now to watch it is.
No,
To
because
watch
I think when you're watching,
so slow,
if I'm watching it on Sky, like the proper tournaments and stuff like that, it's like the changes in shots, the different situations they have to play.
Yeah,
if they're going
it's
to try and win the
interesting.
championship on the Sunday, they're going to have to play more aggressive. You tune into the groups and you think, oh, fuck me, can he make up 4 shots? I know it's slow pace or whatever, but it's also watching them and going, oh, he's about to play a blinder. So I would say it is entertaining.
But in comparisons to other sports,
But it's not that. It's just
that's not a question.
It's objectively boring.
I'm looking at it as
No, compare it to other sports, though.
but we're not.
You're
it's not a
actually
question.
saying that.
It did say comparatively.
No, but you're saying that the championships and stuff like that are exciting.
Yes.
Watching golf.
I watch tons of
So
YouTube
you would
golf.
watch.
He does watch golf.
Yeah,
I watch tons of it.
You're not watching it for the golf, a lot of it. You're watching it for the people around
I
it.
watch it for the golf.
No, disagree.
Okay.
I don't know any pro golfers. Tiger Woods is the only fucking name I know in pro golf. I would still watch it. I don't watch it because I have other things to watch, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I find it boring. It's just I prefer to watch other things, which is again a different question.
Would you watch a
No, I do
golf
watch it for your
channel?
golf though, because like if someone has a blinder, I'm like, fuck me, that was good. And if someone has a stinker, I think, fuck me, that's good.
Would you wear a golf channel watch a golf channel where they don't speak, they just play?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
You're watching like.
But
again, probably not
You'd
because
watch
I
me
have
play
other
around
things
and
to
I
If he's
watch.
watching us, if he's
respect
This is my opinion.
Yeah,
Innit? I watch, even though I'm shit at it, I watch loads of it.
And by the way, you loved it when you played it.
Yeah, you thought it was great. You
literally
you
bought
spoke about it all the
everything.
time.
I'm talking about watching.
We're
No,
talking. You have to talk everything.
Sport in general.
If I was talking like solely playing as well, I'd be even further over. Because again, even though I'm
Playing is great, yeah.
I'm
Playing,
fucking
I'm
shit
over
at
playing,
it.
I'd be over
It's
that
such a good day out. You get to walk around. You have a laugh with your mates.
For there?
Every now and then you might fucking get a beer.
I
on
just
your
think
nose.
it's frustrating.
I could slightly disagree with you.
Yeah, but
but
frustrating
it's-
isn't the question.
Again, I get so frustrated by it.
It's
It's
swayed.
fun.
It's like
so
a
much
getting
fun.
swayed, you know.
It is fun. And also,
Hey, Harry, you can't go there, man.
also, if you're talking watching and playing, yeah, golf's a thing you can play till you're fucking 60 odd. The old boys are still knocking about in the great time.
But is it not by definition?
But they're having fun.
It's a more boring sport than other sports. I agree. It's not the most exciting sport, but again, I don't think it's boring.
4.5.
I think boring is the
boring.
it's a wrong word. I
Do
think.
you watch the golf, Harry?
I do, but I would watch it being like acknowledging it's boring. I don't know, like, yeah.
Private school kids have a lack of real world experience. 3, 2, 1, go.
A lack of.
I don't think it's.
I'm a grammar school kid, but I'm still here.
They do have a lack.
I don't think the school matters to it.
from it, right?
Yeah, the school doesn't matter.
Not
I think
by definition have a lack of it.
I mean, I went to private school and I've seen shit.
It depends. Sorry, I'm pausing this so much again, but I feel like these videos are so fun to like bring in my views and that kind of thing as well. If you don't like it, fine. Apologies. But I hope you guys do. I feel like the real world experience is, you could define that in a lot of different ways. Like, yes, they're not going to have, well, it again depends on the private school as well. Some people go to private schools who get like scholarships and stuff like that. Some people are fucking, so there was a private school where I grew up, and I played football against them once, and flying overhead in an army helicopter was like a Russian diplomat's son or some shit like that. He is going to lack real world experience because he lives in a different world. A lot of the kids from that school, though, weren't Russian diplomat kids. They were people who were really smart, who got in on scholarship, whatever it may be, really good at a sport, got in on scholarship. They will have real world experience because they are just normal kids who are just very good at something. They just go to an expensive school and shit like that. So I feel like I don't think the school has anything to do with it. I think it's dependent on the kid at the school. So I would probably go here. Slightly disagree because yes, some, but not all.
I'm gonna go.
Shouldn't shout on the floor then, should you?
I think going there is like.
I'm gonna go here.
But you by
Yeah.
definition do, because you're being closed off more. No?
Why?
Yeah, but
Let's
why?
say something.
Only during
No,
school.
no, it's
No.
not boarding.
It's school only.
It's not boarding school. It's not. This is.
But that's, I'd say a lot of time.
You could still come from a very wealthy family that put you into private school or whatever, but have stuff outside of school that is very real and you have to deal with in a different way. It's not just
Your parents might be
education.
ill.
Yeah.
You have to look at the parents
You still
at home.
have to
Yeah,
deal
exactly,
with
yeah.
life.
Still, there is, yeah, but
I
there
still
is still
think
like
on
a,
average,
there's like a
over all of your
there is a
time-
difference
Your
in life.
education, you're surrounded by a different type of environment, people that are in your
I
sort
love
of
these
class.
videos
But
so
other than
much.
I mean, I think it's less school and more area and upbringing, like
Yeah.
your family situation.
Yeah.
If your family can afford to put you through a private school, is their situation not?
Well, I mean,
What if family's so bad at home they put you to private school for your own sake?
You might have a nice house. You might have a nice house and a nice upbringing or whatever, but that doesn't.
But also, you got to remember, some people might have bought out a lot of loans to put their.
What
kids.
did he just say?
Oh, loans. It's like a Hail Mary.
Huge amount of debt.
Yeah, I would say that's an exception for that, but I would say by the broader scale,
But
it's
why
less
is it a lack
time.
of real world experience? What's the difference between private school and public school?
You pay for it. That's
You
it.
just pay for it.
Yeah.
The state school, sorry.
So
They choose their
They've
own
got better facilities,
curriculums. That's it.
typically,
They
private
choose
school.
their own curriculums and shit. That's.
I think, but you're just encountering a less.
This man went to public school and sat in his room and made videos all day.
Yeah. But this was with the private school, they might take you on different trips and stuff like that because they don't have to teach the curriculum. They can take you.
I'd argue that's more real
You
world.
can experience.
Yeah, well, I went to India
It might be
because of my private school.
That was a boom.
I went Romford
Oh,
Ice
was it
Cream.
then?
He went to India. He's had more real world. Do you know what I mean?
I seized it, bro.
Like, I got to go to Cardrome.
This is the thing. I was going to say this as well. Because of the money behind it, it might not be. Again, it depends how you define real world. Because of the money behind it, you do go on more expensive things. You do have different experiences because of that. So potentially that could be more real world than what I saw in a grammar school. So I think again, I don't like the question that much. So it's
That real.
I think it's very naive.
Come on, brother.
Very naive.
No, I'm still here. I'm still.
It's an
saying
interesting
that.
one.
Yeah.
If you're from Guernsey, you have less.
Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
100%. I wouldn't argue that point. I wouldn't argue that point.
People from Essex are annoying. 3, 2, 1. Go.
People from Essex. There literally are people from Essex that are annoying.
Yeah.
John is from Essex.
Oh, John is from SIDEMEN.
John is from Essex.
Are they more annoying?
Probably on.
Yeah, they probably are
Can
more
I,
annoying.
can I,
Just annoying in general.
can I defend myself? Okay.
I'll go there, why not?
So here,
You're here.
yes, I understand. I'm annoying. However, I feel like we have a certain charm. There's
So why
a
are you
certain
here?
charm about people, because there's a certain charm about people from Essex, but it comes with the byproduct of being annoying. Okay.
I kind of
so
agree,
We could
yeah.
be this charming without being slightly annoying.
I think it's like Towie and stuff messed up.
I think so, yeah.
I think there's a broad Essex. I don't think
But
there's
Real.
I love it. I can
I
go
mean,
into any pub
part
in
of
the
my
local
family
area.
is from
And
Essex.
it's just good vibes.
Go here then, you prick.
No, because I know we're annoying. So I mean, he hates
I wouldn't
the
call
Liverpool
them
Street
annoying,
train.
but
What's so annoying about you? What is it?
We're just a little bit loud. We can get over giddy about things. Do you know what I mean?
maybe I don't feel it 'cause it's East London.
You meet an Essex fan. Oh, is that Toby? Oh, I
don't talk like that, mate.
No, how you know what I mean? When they're like, nah,
Is
but
that
you know what I
Toby?
mean? You gotta- if
So that kind of thing, right?
if I'm stood here, right, and a group of Essex lads come into where I
Oh
am,
yeah, you'll be able to
they're
tell
kids-
from a mile
it's-
away.
like they're gonna be like, oh, you're
But
on
they
YouTube,
all have lovely
I'm not on it.
intentions.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
But this one's they're lovely,
annoying.
but they're just like, they're a bit of exuberant. And, yeah.
That's why I'm not that.
Maybe I just don't know.
There's nothing too wrong with that.
Just
Like,
a little annoying.
Yeah, of
Well, it's
course.
fine.
I'm annoying.
I think I slightly
I'm annoying.
agree.
Ethan is a lovely
I don't
man.
find you.
You're annoying.
I actually don't find you. I don't find you annoying at
You
all.
don't find even
No.
annoying a little
I
bit.
genuinely don't find even
Well,
annoying.
actually, they don't know.
But he's not. He's Essex, but he's not the Essex that I've got in my head.
export.
you're
Yeah,
not
I
the Essex
agree.
that I've got in my
Next
head.
ball.
What's the Essex in your head? Like the shut up vibes.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
like, or
Yeah.
just the group
Towie,
of like
again.
the cool, like the group of the lads.
Was it-
Like, you know, like,
Who hurt you, bro?
yeah.
Chilling.
I think
Like on the train,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
walk past them on the carriage, and I'll be like, oh, Jesus, keep my head down, like.
And we're playing The Crew. Oh shit! Oh wait, no, this has happened, no? Well, obviously it's happened. They're fucking filming it. But I'm sure I saw something about this already.
No, we were hoodwinked. Yeah, we were hoodwinked.
Continue the rush of the charity match. Watch our
Nice.
brand new show, Road to Wembley, coming this month.
Oh,
Scan the QR
sick!
code or click the link description and check out
Oh, hell yeah.
Side Sports 25.
Well, there you go.
25% off today.
Go do it today. Oh, was that it? Oh, I thought that was like in the middle of it. I love those kind of videos so much. I find them so interesting. Make more of that. Do more of that, please. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, please do make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. Bye.